What's up, guys? I know I'm just vaping right now, but I want to talk to you guys about your health. There's something that I want to talk about because it's very important. I haven't discussed anything on this in the past, except for I made a video called The Reason for My Motivation. And of course, these truckers are staring at me. Oh, they're so jealous of the beard, that's what it is. Alright, so I made a video called The Reason for My Motivation, and if you have not seen that video, it's a long video. I encourage you guys to check it out. It's very personal to me. It's talking about my health problems in the past, and I did a few things, lifestyle choices that helped, but there's an aspect that I never talked about that I think is more important than going vegan or the things that I did, exercising, working out, riding my bike for 9-10 miles a day, even in blizzards just to get back and forth to work. I did things, but there's one thing that I failed to discuss, and it has to have its own video for this one. Now, I want to talk about something called Hawthorne. If you're not familiar with this, there's a reason. Hawthorne is severely good for your health. It's greatly impacting your cardiovascular health. When I first found out about this was from my uncle, who was told through a doctor never to get it. When he did his research on it, he found out some very interesting things. When I was 23, I had a heart attack. Watch The Reason for My Motivation. That video will greatly detail exactly what I was going through with my health. And I have health problems mainly due to my cardiovascular health. And being a truck driver does not help. But I have a cure. It's called Hawthorne. Now, this is the same kind I had in the past. I'm not recommending you this brand or whatever, but this is Hawthorne berries. This is very important to me in my health. So when I was 23, I had a heart attack. I went to the hospital. I was born with an irregular heartbeat, first off. I had health problems mainly my whole life in regards to my heart and my cardiovascular health. I had been diagnosed with SVT after I turned, after my heart attack. I had tons of health problems with my heart. And my uncle said, hey, you're having problems with your heart? Bang. Hawthorne. He says it was $5-6 online at the time. Now I think I got this for like $7 on Amazon, or maybe $8. Great for your health. I'm not one to prescribe or to tell you to take supplements. I've never been that guy, never will be that guy until now. So I was 23. My uncle coerced me to get this. So I got it. And it greatly strengthened my heart. It changed my blood pressure to an even blood pressure because I had really low blood pressure. And I still do now to this day. And when I was 23, 24, I used Hawthorne. I probably used less than the recommended amount, but it worked. And it did me fantastic. Switching to a vegan diet, exercising, getting the right nutrients was very beneficial, but this is the shit. This is that shit. It says, Hawthorne has been used traditionally to help support cardiovascular health. Our Hawthorne has been carefully tested and produced to superior quality standards. Gluten-free and all that shit. Now, I don't see it on here, but they usually say this is not prescribed to fix any heart issues. They say that because of, well, they can get sued if they were told something, right? If a doctor told the patient, hey, this cures your heart problem, this cures heart failure, and somebody still has heart failure, well, they can get sued. So there's a lot of laws and regulations when it comes to this stuff where they cannot honestly say, like, hey, this is going to fix your health. That's why this thing says has been used traditionally to help support cardiovascular health. Now, my uncle told me the story when he was looking up online about Hawthorne. because he was the one who originally told me to take this, and that it's the best kept secret in health. This was 8 years ago I took this. I took it for a year and a half, realized I was good, and stopped taking it. Wish I didn't. I wish I kept going. I wish I kept using it to this day, but I didn't. Because I figured, oh, my health is a lot better now. I don't need it anymore. And at the time I was poor, Y'all know what it's like to, $7 an hour, no overtime, working 80 hours a week just to pay your bills. I know. So it was a rough time for me. And well, it's always been rough. Life is a struggle, right? But with my health, being a truck driver, eating shit, my health has gotten worse again. I feel great now. I took this Hawthorne Saturday till now. It is Friday now, so this is successfully 1 week of Hawthorne. I took Hawthorne for Saturday night. I wasn't feeling very good when I got home. And I gotta say, an hour later, my heart felt strong. I felt my fingers were warm because there's blood flow to my fingers. I couldn't have believed, even though I've taken it in the past, how great that worked in an hour. And this is something that the longer you take it, the stronger your health is going to be. I'm anti-supplement. Let's get that out of the way again. I'm anti-supplement. But I highly recommend Hawthorne. Doesn't have to be this brand, but I suggest you to take it, especially if you're not exercising right, you're not having healthy foods, if you have health problems, any type of health problems. So even my inflammation went down. That's crazy. That's not even supporting your inflammation, but just healthy heart flow will help your oxygen flow, will help everything. All your organs are connected. And this one Hawthorne berry, if you take it every day with food, trust me, you're going to feel a lot better. And I'm really surprised after that hour last week how good I felt all of a sudden off of just taking this shit. Now, I'm going to tell you a story of how Now, Hawthorne is originally from China, right? It grows naturally in abundance in China. So the Chinese, hey, how many heart attacks do the Chinese get? Come on, guys. They've taken this for years, for thousands of years. And it's the best kept secret in medicine because doctors will not prescribe this because they don't make money off of it. Now, they had an experiment. I don't know how long ago, a long time ago. They had an experiment where they had two dogs. And the one dog, they just fed regularly, had a regular life, a regular healthy life, played around, had no issues, no health problems or anything. Then they took the other dog, the same type of dog, the same type of regular, active, no disease, nothing like that, and fed it Hawthorne with its food for the period of a year. I could be off. It could be even 6 months. Could be a year and 6 months. Well, we'll say a year because I don't remember. I haven't heard the story in like 8 years. So they take the dog with Hawthorne and the dog without Hawthorne and conducted an experiment. What they did was they clenched the arteries of the healthy dog without the Hawthorne and clenched the arteries until it died. And it died in like 5 seconds. It died. Then they took the healthy dog that had the Hawthorne supplements, the berries with the food, and they clenched that dog's arteries, stopping blood flow to the heart. And that dog lived for another 2 to 3 minutes. Whoa! A regular dog died from clenching the arteries in 5 seconds. Died. Done. No blood flow to the heart. Heart stopped. But the Hawthorne strengthened the heart of the other dog to the point where it lived as it had no blood flow to the heart. And the heart was unable to pump the blood. It lived for another 2 to 3 minutes. Again, I don't remember the exact number. I actually am starting to recall it. Maybe the dog never even died after 2 or 3 minutes. That's how strong this is for your heart. Best kept secret. Do some research online. Of course, everything online is going to say, well, it's not meant to cure heart disease or heart failure or to fix you up after a heart attack. But legally, they can say Hawthorne has been used traditionally to help support cardiovascular health. There's a reason I'm telling you guys this. I'm not for supplements. I ain't making shit off this. This company's called Nature's Way. This is what I used 8 years ago. This is what I'm using now. 2 days ago, I ordered 4 more things of this. I couldn't believe my hands. It's 0 degrees outside. My hands are warm. I have proper blood flow. I ain't bullshitting you. And I'm here going back to my roots of my channel, telling you about happiness and longevity. And this is your route to happiness and longevity. You having problems playing with your kids or grandkids? I'm telling you, you're going to have proper blood flow. You're going to have proper oxygen and blood to your brain, to your fingers on 0 degree days. Now, of course, I'm not saying that you're going to have the exact same results as me, but I highly recommend this shit. So, pretty much, I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about that. And the guy next to me is obviously going to look to talk to me, because this is how people usually act when they see me making a video. Guy parked into the stop next to me, and of course, they're staring pretty hard at me. So, yeah, I'm going to let you guys go with that one. I didn't want this to be this long, but I highly recommend you guys try Hawthorne. It's very cheap, $8. It'll last you, I don't know how long that lasts. Hold on. 180, and you can use 2 or 3 per meal. Let's say you eat twice a day. That's 90, and then half of, let's say 3 of those. So it lasts you a month for $8. Your life will significantly improve. Guaranteed. I guarantee it. I don't care what doctor or whatever. I'm not a medical doctor. I will guarantee you this will improve your health. Even if you don't have cardiovascular problems, I suggest taking this shit. Now, again, it doesn't have to be this brand, as long as it's Hawthorne. And I don't care if you're doing teas with the leaves and berries, but I suggest at least doing the berries, because it has dramatically helped my health. So that's enough for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys get something. Hopefully you do your research on this, whatever you have to do to figure out that, hey, this is right for everybody, for your health. This is the best kept secret in medicine. You guys probably learned it here first, because you probably never heard of Hawthorne before. But hopefully you guys got something out of this. Hopefully you guys understand how crucial your health is and for your longevity. So, going back to my roots, happiness and longevity. See you guys.